Welcome guys to a brand new video on solo leveling Arise. So I was browsing the subreddit for the game and I always see comments from people like, oh, my current level is this and is my total power enough, or am I too weak right now? So I want to make a video right now to go over what you guys are looking for to make sure that your total power is extremely high with your level as well, so that you don't have to ask the question, is my Songjin rule build very bad? Now ignore my weapons, guys, ignore my weapons. Let me just put regular weapons, I guess. I'm not sure if a lot of free-to-play players will have this maxed out. Actually, it depends on your luck, so I'm just going to equip this right now. So when I equip this weapons, it goes all the way to 80k and I am at level 80. Now you let me know down in the comment section if that is bad itself. Now I have several ways to improve on my Songjin rule build and I will mention that in today's video as well. Don't forget guys, there will be 5 coupon codes in the comment section right now so that you guys can get 1k gems, or whether it is one use only. So if someone else has claimed those codes, you will unfortunately be unable to claim it as well. So please don't leave any comments letting me know that the codes don't work. If it doesn't work, it's because someone else has claimed it, or if you're very fast but it still doesn't work for you, it's a one use only code. So if you've claimed a code previously that gave you 1k gems, unfortunately it will not work again for you. Now in terms of what you are looking for your Songjin rule to make him strong, actually no, don't forget to like and subscribe, stay tuned for more content on solo leveling Arise. I can't forget to do this. Go ahead and support the channel by going over to Netmarble official content creator page to go ahead and support the channel right there as well. But if you don't want to do that, press the subscribe button, press the like button, and let's get back into the video. So first thing, what are you looking for your Songjin rule to make sure he is good, or how can you increase his power? Well, honestly, it's all to do with his artifact set as well as the weapons you have. So more dupes on a weapon increases your overall, stats and whatever. If you're a free-to-play player, I'm guessing you have a lot of SR weapons. Still use SR weapons or upgrade certain SR weapons. There's a couple that are actually really good. We have this weapon over here. We have the Orb of Everest. Is that what it's called? Whatever this weapon is. Yeah, it's very good. We also have like this weapons. So I do think just put in all the upgrade, all the SR weapons you have, just upgrade them to max, because you don't know when you will actually start needing it, because there are certain content where, okay, the advantageous elements, you want to use a weapon for that, especially when you're progressing in this story. But yeah, as you can see, I'm using technically free to play weapons over here. Of course, I've spent in the game to try and pull SSR weapons, but of course there is a couple of free-to-play players who have the West Wind maxed out. This is honestly going to be one of the best SR weapons to build. I want to upgrade it even more, but I'm running out of upgrade materials, so yeah, I can't really do that. That is unfortunate. Okay, so that is that with the weapons. Now, like I said, the artifacts are very important. Now there's 3 different builds you can use, but I think what you should prioritize is the sub stats you have, so that you don't feel like you're wasting resources upgrading the artifacts. So the reason why I haven't upgraded certain artifacts is because I feel like it is not that great. So if you take a look at my headpiece right now, it's only plus 10. Yes, I have enough resources to upgrade this even further, but why am I not doing that? Simply because I think this is absolutely atrocious and I want to get better pieces in the future. So I am waiting to get better headpieces to give to my Songjin rule. So you don't necessarily have to make your total power insanely high just by upgrading trashy artifact set. That's just a waste of resources. You're going to have a bunch of artifact sets. The moment you get a better one, you're going to have ones that you've already upgraded just sitting in your box doing nothing. Or maybe a future character comes out, you want to give that to them. But of course, it's a trashy set, so it's not like it's going to be the best for your future characters either. So over here, I only have really like one stat that's sub stat that's actually good. The main stat is good, but this overall isn't that great, but it is the best I have currently. But I'm not going to waste resources trying to upgrade this for no reason, because it doesn't provide much of a buff for me. But like I said, if you have good artifact sets that you really want to upgrade, then of course start leveling them up. Now when you want to level them up, you need to take a look at what plus or what enhancement you get at plus 5, plus 10, and plus 15. Now that's for legendary. So in purple one, or the epic ones, I believe the first plus one, or the first upgrade you get is at plus 10. So make sure that your substats roll is actually really good. So if the enhancement goes on a really good substat, then you can carry on upgrading that artifact. So the ones you see me upgrade further to plus 20 is because I think it's really good. So this one has actually 3 substats that are actually decent for Song Jin-woo. So that's why I upgraded this to plus 20. Even though it's not that insane, I am missing crit damage over here. So luckily we got new pieces over here. So let me just see if we have any good ones we can give to my Song Jin-woo right now. So I'm looking for crit damage. So we got this one, crit damage, additional attack. That's the only 2 things that's good in here. This one has more stuff that I care about. This was crit damage, additional defense, not that great either. So I will not be using this. Let me see. Crit, oh my days, I am giving this to Song Jin-woo. Wait a minute. So I lose out on 10% extra attack, but I gain crit damage and I gain a damage increase as well as defense penetration. I will be sticking to this. Of course, it's unfortunate we lose our attack stat, but I don't mind. I think it's a good swap right now. Ooh, we kind of lost. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's not for my Song Jin-woo. That's for my other character that I just took it off. I'm gonna put it back onto her. So we got this one. This is dark damage, crit damage. So there's actually 2 ones over here, but so far my enhancement hasn't really provided us with anything insane. Now I could again upgrade this to make sure his power goes high, but that's not what you want. So the main important stats you're looking for Song Jin-woo is attack percentage, crit rate, and crit damage. Those are the 3 ones. But if you get damage increase, defense penetration, that is also a very, very good substat for Song Jin-woo as well. Now, again, you don't have to just keep pushing on upgrading your total power if you don't have good artifact set. Now, I only recommend using the purple or upgrading the purple further past plus 10. Don't do that for the blue ones, for the rare ones. Do not upgrade the rare ones past level enhancement level 10. So for the purple one, you can go further if you really think it's a really good piece. So I got some purple one over here. The other characters I do have also have some purple pieces as well that I've actually gotten to plus 20. So attack percentage, crit rate, that's actually pretty decent. So not bad. So I still use some of them, but it's not going to be my main focus to try and get to plus 20. Okay. So you go back to artifact sets, make sure that you have good ones. It is important that your substats is good, focusing on your main stats as well. And that's when you need to upgrade that piece that you have. If you don't have a good piece or you don't have an insane piece, okay, let's say you had a piece like, so not this one, crit damage. If you have a piece that's only 1 substat that you really want, or 1 substat that is good, for example this one over here, actually no, this one has a good main stat, but let's say we have a piece like this, additional defense, but it has crit rate and attack, that is a no-no, because when you start upgrading it, the main stat upgrades with it. This additional defense isn't that beneficial, and then you're playing with RNG to get an upgrade for the attack or the crit rate. So this in general, not worth upgrading. You need to take a look at the main stat. I think the main stat is more important, but at the same time, you want to make sure that crit rate stat is also there. Your main goal is to try and get to 50% of the crit rate over here, and as well as for your precision, you want to make this at 90% as well. There's a couple of ways you could do that, which is the stats over here, making sure that precision is high, or getting dupes on your weapon. So right now my precision is 87, but that's simply because that's not the actual set I'm running. So I get 2k extra precision over here to increase my overall precision stats right now. So I do think you might be looking at your power and being like, I'm too weak. The best way to increase that power is by obviously working on your artifact sets, but do not do that if your artifact set isn't that great. As well as also upgrading skills runes as well also gives you additional power for your Song Jin-woo as well. Do not neglect to upgrade your ultimate, especially this mutilate one. This is really, really good. Also, when you get blessing stones, you will start being able to get, can you actually get additional power from this? No, you don't. No additional power from blessing stones, but it just increases your total increases your strength though in game, especially if you're using really good blessing stones, which I don't remember which one I took. Oh, it's this one. There we go. So yeah, skills, artifacts. Oh yeah, by the way, weapons as well. Oh my days, I actually forgot about this. I haven't done this. Weapons have skills that you can upgrade. As you can see, I have actually forgotten about Westwind. This is actually really gonna help Westwind out. So honestly, I'm gonna actually do this all the way to +4. level 4, sorry, because that's actually going to be helpful for West Wind over here. And there's a couple of, let me see, yep, this is good, this is good. Don't forget to do the level up skills over here. I don't think it increases your power. Let me see. Yeah, you don't really increase your power by doing that, but it just makes, wait a minute, actually maybe you do. Maybe it's because I haven't equipped it. Let me go back and equip it. Let me go and do this. So if I start upgrading the skills, so for example, this one is, no, this one's the one that's equipped. Perfect. Oops, not this one. Give it to skills. Let's say I start upgrading it. Okay, yeah, you do increase your total power by doing that as well. So yeah, don't forget to also level up the skills of the weapon. I think the game doesn't actually focus too much on this. Actually, it does with the challenges over here. The challenges, some of them tell you to upgrade a weapon skill. So don't forget to do that as well. And I believe the hunter weapons is not like that. Okay. So that's how you make your Song Jin-woo's total power higher, but at the same time, you need to make sure that your artifacts has really good substats, good main stats as well, and then you can start focusing. Now, because you're starting farming, you might not have like a full set available to take advantage of. So early on, you can run 2 sets of 2 really good gear. So 2 sets of toughness, 2 sets of the armed set would actually work, honestly. So this is if you don't really have a good substat for the rest of the, to create a full set of toughness, then what you can do is focus on just getting 2 piece of two gears that will be useful for Song Jin-woo, which is usually the armed and the toughness. But you can also use destroyer early, well, destroyer as well is useful as well if you really have good substats on your, or main stats on your destroyer set. Then yeah, of course, focus on that as well. For this one over here, I am using the expert set because most of the time when you're using Song Jin-woo, you're going in for a long ass fight. So for this one has crit damage. Yeah, so look, the rolls for this one isn't that great. It went over to HP instead of crit rate, crit hit damage. So I'm actually going to give up on this set. So what I'm doing is just waiting for a really good substats to replace that set with. Let me see. Yeah, none of that. Okay. So yeah, like I could definitely increase my total power even more by just going all the way to plus 20 for all of them. But if the gear isn't that great, the artifact isn't that great, there is no point in doing that, because that's just a waste of resources. Especially right now, we don't have a lot of the chips. There is not a lot of the enhancement chips or advancement chips. The best way to get that is from gates, which I absolutely hate and despise. Well, I need to make sure I do all my dailies before I go out. Anyways, that's how you make sure that your Song Jin-woo is strong, guys. That's the main way to increase your power, to make sure your Song Jin-woo actually does good amount of damage. Don't focus too much on the total power, but if your total power is low, just make sure that you don't just try and brute force your total power just to get a higher number. However, there are some reasons why you might want to just increase your total power in general to get out of the red CP issue. So if your CP isn't high enough, you actually start reducing your damage overall. So if I went over and just used these 2 characters, let me show you. So yeah, if you have red, your total damage is actually reduced even more because your stats gets debuff. You just get a debuff if it's red. So I guess you might want to just brute force your CP just to ignore that. Oh, also don't forget, actually I have forgotten about this, the armory. I've actually neglected this. I think I can, oh I can't. I've been doing this for a long ass time and you're telling me I can't do that? Damn. How? I've been playing since early access, day 1. Where the heck am I meant to get this again? Gates. Oh, it's because I don't do gates. Makes sense. It makes sense. I don't do gates that often. So wait, is it not everyone giving us? I've recently been doing the C one. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. You have to be doing S rank and A rank, which I just hate doing gates. So usually what I do is just sweep it. I usually just do this. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, you can get additional total power from here as well, from armory. Is there any other way? No, I'm pretty sure that's it. Anyways, that's really good. My total power is really nice. Everything is good. Focus on skills, artifacts. Yep, perfect. Also, getting these for weapons is going to be important as well. The best weapons to get these for is the demonic plume sword. actually just get any dupe for any of the weapons. Right now we have a lot of good SSR weapons. Sorry about that. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.